Joining us now, NBC's Kelly Kobiela in Dnipro, Ukraine, and Julie Sirkin joining us from Washington. Another welcome to you both. We'll go to you, Kelly, first. What are you hearing about this congressional trip today?
So, yeah, the news of this is making the rounds. People are talking about it. People are always thrilled to see high-ranking U.S. officials on the ground here in Ukraine, particularly in Kyiv, meeting with President Zelensky. People we speak to know about the American support. They are very appreciative of the American support. Zelensky himself said he was grateful for that visit to Ukraine, showing that the U.S. is standing by Ukraine and is not afraid to go to Kyiv and meet with the president. We heard from Speaker Pelosi today. That video obviously released after the congressional delegation left Ukraine. So the visit was yesterday. They released the video today, along with having a press conference in Poland, where the delegation is today. And some members of the delegation, particularly Congressman Meeks, having some very strong words for Russian President Putin. Take a listen.
Everything is going to increase. Pressure from the outside, pressure from the inside. There is nowhere for him to go. We're going to continue till he, Putin, surrenders. If he does anything in regards to unconventional weapons, dealing with anything like chemical weapons or any kind of strategical nukes, all bets are off. The speaker just said it. We're not going to back down to a bully.
We haven't yet heard from the Russian Ministry of Defense on that statement, but we have heard from them on other topics today. They claim that they struck 800 different sites across Ukraine in the past 24 hours. And they also, as you mentioned, Alex, took credit for that evacuation of what we believe are about 100 civilians from the steel plant in besieged Mariupol. Although in the statement that the Russian Ministry of Defense released, they said that 80 civilians, including women and children, were rescued. They said that they had been, quote, forcibly detained by Ukrainian nationalists, and that the Russian forces ensured a ceasefire so that those people could get out. So there's a discrepancy in the number of people who have been evacuated. It's unclear where they are right now, but that Ministry of Defense release also says that civilians who wish to go to Ukraine have been handed over to the Red Cross in order to facilitate their passage to Kyiv-controlled territory. Alex?